Okay, I want to give an announcement here. I will be doing a creation presentation, and I'm looking forward to this presentation. It'll be on Sunday, 1 p.m. So if you go to church in the morning, don't skip church, go to church in the morning, and of course come afterwards at 1 o'clock. It will be in Austin, basically downtown Austin at Brave New Books. It's on 1904 Guadalupe Street. Brave New Books at 1 p.m. And I'm going to do a seminar on creation and evolution and a little bit about the New World Order. And I'm going to tell you a little bit what you can expect if you come to the seminar. But let me say, I am very concerned about what's going on in this country. I'm concerned about our future well-being. I'm concerned about the Constitution, and you should be too. And I'm concerned about how many people are going to die and go to hell, who don't have to die and go to hell, all because they don't know certain information. But in this seminar, I'm going to talk about the Big Bang, I'm going to talk about evolution, I'm going to talk about a creation timeline of the worldview versus the evolution timeline of the worldview, and talk about different things for the age of the earth and how they're teaching in schools that we're just an animal, and how we're not an animal, we're made in the image of God, and we have a purpose, and we're created for a purpose. The Constitution says that all men are created equally and endowed with certain unalienable or unalienable rights that's granted by the Creator. And so we have certain God-given rights to worship God and practice our faith and spread the word and things like that. But the thing is, in China, they have to meet underground. Okay, you don't want what China has. They have a totally different form of government, but we're headed that direction. You don't believe me? Just do some research. The first, preachers and pastors and Christians have forever been able to share their faith and have churches and say what they pretty much want to say. But that First Amendment is under attack. You don't believe me? Research it. The First Amendment says you have a right to protest, and I'm not much for holding signs and protesting, but the right is there. The First Amendment is for giving out literature. The First Amendment is for talking to people, knocking on doors, giving out information again. The First Amendment is for freedom of assembly, the freedom to assemble, the freedom of press, the freedom of religion, the freedom to speak. Okay? And that First Amendment has been our protection, our umbrella to be under, to do things without having to worry about the government coming down on us. But if they take away that First Amendment, then where does that leave us? And let me explain to you, the Fourth Amendment and the Fifth Amendment are already being violated. And I don't want to go into it here, I just want to get brief to the point here. The Fourth and Fifth Amendment are already being violated. Many think the Second Amendment is going away with the gun rights. You don't believe it. Why was there such a spike in gun sales? Why is it stores can't sell ammunition? Because they can't keep it in stock. If they can tamper with the Fifth Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and the Second Amendment, what's to stop them from hitting the First Amendment? Okay? And I've decided that as long as I've got some freedom in life and I can go and say what I believe, I'm going to do it. I'm going to exercise my First Amendment right. So I'm going to hold these seminars. And by the way, if you're interested in a seminar, and it can be at your church, it can be at some gathering, some get-together, contact me. You can email me at joseph@watchtruth.com, or you can go to my website at www.watchtruth.com. Again, it's www.watchtruth.com, and my email address is joseph@watchtruth.com. Time is short, and if you are a Christian, if you are a pastor, we need to get busy. And we've dropped the ball. We're supposed to be the salt of the earth and the light of the world, and we need to get busy, okay? But if you're not, many people are well off, and you're very fortunate for them, or they've earned their way up the ladder, or they just happen to have good fortune, and I think everything is fine, everything's hunky-dory, nothing's wrong. Well, I'm here to tell you everything is not fine. Everything's not fine at all. We're in a lot of trouble. And you may not see it right now because you're in a certain position or situation. It may not be apparent to you, but we are not fine. Okay? But the one good news I can offer you is that you can know Jesus as your Savior. You can put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ and know Him personally as your Savior. If you come to my seminar, at the very end, I'm going to explain a little bit how you can know Christ as your Savior. Once you realize that you were especially created in the image of God and you're not just some animal or the result of some slime that washed up on the beach 4.6 billion years ago, then you can receive Christ as your Savior. But at any rate, I'd like you to come to my seminar, 1 p.m., Brave New Books, on Sunday in Austin, 1904 Guadalupe Street.